or embalming fluid, right? For dead, right? For the dead, right? So why would they give something that represents death to Jesus? When we read Matthew, he's showing how Jesus is fulfilling prophecies. And so when we really study it, we're looking at this scripture and like, how does this fulfill prophecy? Right? And if you study it, it sounds like a prophecy. It almost is a prophecy. But I'm going to show you how the difference between the prophecy and how this is different and what it actually means in the prophecy. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 6. When we read Isaiah, we had to look at the from 1 to 66 chapters, right? The further you go, it's like a timeline. So like Isaiah 1 to 30 is past. Isaiah 30 to 60 is getting toward Jesus and after the death and resurrection and his coming back, right? The Messiah. It doesn't say Jesus, the Messiah, the suffering servant, right? And so we read what 60, verse 6, and it says, multitude of camels shall cover your land, the dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, and all from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall proclaim the praise of the Lord. Right? When we read Isaiah 60, it's the title in the New King James Version is Gentile bless Zion. Gentiles who came to Jesus in Matthew 2:11 was Gentiles. And how do we know that? They said, where is he who's born king of the Jews? They didn't say our king. Right? They didn't say our king. And so we look at it and we see that the Gentiles were the first one to see Jesus. Right? And it took them 2 years to find him. And when they found him, they brought 3 gifts. Gold represents royalty, frankincense, which represents a sweet aroma to God, a sinless life, and myrrh, which is bitterness, right? And it represents death. Bitterness, right? Death is bitterness, right? But when we read Isaiah, the actual prophecy, it never says myrrh. It says gold and incense. Incense. Gold and incense. So one type of incense. No myrrh. No myrrh, right? No myrrh. Excuse me. Why is that? It's because this is when Isaiah 6 is when Jesus comes back, when the Messiah comes back. They're not going to need to give him myrrh because death will be defeated. Jesus took myrrh, he took the death, he took the bitterness, and he put it when he nailed it on the cross, and he took it with him. And when he comes back, there's going to be no death and no bitterness, no sickness. It's going to be health and life, right? And a life in abundance, right? And that's what it's showing us. That's what